Sagittarius, welcome to your December 2020 Working Your Winter reading. And my goal is to give you divine messages on how to use the winter for your highest manifestation, development, release, enjoyment. Using seasonal energies as our ancestors did to deal with change and transformation. Going into winter in reflection and self-focus and quiet, projecting onto spring what those seeds that you want to plant and come up when that green finally blooms. Okay, so Sagittarius, my fire signs, we're gonna get overarching oracle card message from the Native Heart Healing Oracle. An overall energy to what you should work on for December. One card, please. Ancestors, angels, divine guides, spirit. In gratitude. Okay. Just one card. One card, please. For our lovely Sagittarius. 2020. Message, please. Just one card. Thank you. Ooh, the Seven Sisters. 6 and 7 on the bottom of the deck. Primal flower essence. This is about evolution. This is everything that every experience, everything that you've gone through up till now. Taking all of that and turning it into a forward motion into the next step. Okay, now you've grown, you've learned, now what? But we have another flower, the Seven Sisters, which is about evolution and the 7 chakras. So we'll read this, but chakra energy for sure. Ooh, I want to read that right now. The Seven Sisters, preparation and rebalance, open-ended potential, rise above the past. Okay, this is your energy for December. This mandala of the Seven Sisters is calling your attention so that your higher intelligence may be guided towards the Pleiadian Council of 7 who are wishing to communicate with you and remind you of your home amongst the stars. They have the following message for you. We, the Council of 7, have been present in Earth's frequency field for some time, assisting your planet and all its beings on their journey back to love. We are ready and willing to enable you further and to ask that you open your mind's eye and your heart to our connection. We have graciously agreed to be in service at the center of your planet's evolution as you embrace these heart-opening times of change. Each one of the chakras in your body is opening, recalibrating, and vibrating at a higher frequency. Earth's chakras are experiencing the same, and we wish to advise you that it is truly a magnificent time. We, the Council of 7, govern the 7 chakras to further assist your planet's inner and outer evolution. Be reminded that you are safe to feel and experience this connection within your human form as you are ready to upgrade each of your chakras for the next stage of your evolution. As you do so, you will become more accustomed to your light body and will lead a full life of inspiration. This card guides you in opening to greater possibilities. In the first instance, you will feel this in your connection with the stars. Gaze up and capture the beauty of the night sky to see how you feel. As a master healer, the 7 Chakra Sisters mandala will guide you to pay closer attention to your energy levels and where you may feel out of balance or simply in need of an energetic alignment. The following meditation will assist you in integrating new energy. I won't read that meditation, but the key elements are Rainbow Ray, the 7 main chakras, the 4 elements, evolution, integration, communication, the healer, and healing. Very powerful energy for You know, healing and upgrades and finding those blockages within your own energetic system are so important in health, mental health, and physical health. And sometimes we don't incorporate that spiritual element into our lives, into our idea of health, the trifecta of health, if you will. So now we're going to do a power thought. And there it is, a power thought for December. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Yes. As I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Life mirrors my every thought. As I keep my thoughts positive, life brings to me only good experiences. This is your power thought for December. Okay, now we use the Aboriginal Dreaming Totem. Whoa. Daring, huh? Wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as your excuse to miss out on something amazing. Bottom of the deck. Wonderful. Something amazing coming in. I know my voice is amazingly beautiful. Just kidding. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Like my nice little scrape on my paint. Yep. I've got a new camera set up here, so let's see if we can. There. Alright. So again, winter is a time to use appropriately for spring. And this is the Queen of the Moon healing oracle as well, which helps us guide us through lunar energies. Ooh, this is about resistance on the bottom of the deck. I mean, this is resistance on the bottom of the deck, and it's about overt and covert resistance. Sometimes procrastination translates as fear, sometimes not moving forward because we're afraid that we're going to get what we want, and sometimes not moving forward because you're afraid of not getting what you want. We'll get more into that energy. We'll find out what this resistance is. So we have 3 positions. We have your current position going into December, what the advice from Spirit is, how to use December for your sign, your fire sign, and then the outcome, if you should follow advice from Spirit this, December. Bottom of the deck. Oh, lovely, wonderful, just like the other ones. The Ten of Cups, completion, a wish received, family and material needs met. Look at that, this is a rainbow. This is good. Having all your cups filled, all the things that you've wished for, that you've wanted, receiving them, receiving your cups. That's amazing energy. All right, where are we at? Going into December, we're in forgiveness. Trusting yourself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences will not be as bad as you think. Forgiveness. All right, so forgiveness in relation to, peace. I love this card because it's such a balanced, the energy, I don't know, that comes off this card is very peaceful. And it's about what you allow in and also what you put out. It's about the boundaries of not allowing anyone to affect your peace. And forgiveness of self, forgiveness in general, but also of yourself. Being compassionate and recognizing yourself is just as important as being compassionate and forgiving someone else. And we have Two of Wands, which is about making a choice, assessing and making a balanced, wise choice, looking out into the world and weighing your options and making a choice. Tell me why Two of Wands is here. This reminds me of the Say Yes energy. It's like the same colors. Sacral chakra. I was feeling sacral chakra energy too, but especially leaving fall. Two of Wands. There's, you know, Two of Wands is kind of a saying yes, making a choice, a decision. And I've got the King of Pentacles, which is the King of Earth energy. Somebody who's mastered, is a master manifester, is generous and giving and financially responsible and prosperous and wealthy. And then we have the High Priestess, which is your intuition, your gifts, your abilities, your sacred knowledge, but it's in reverse. We have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. That's... And tell me about peace. Wow. You've been working really hard. There's something completing that you've put the time in and the focus and the energy, and you've worked really hard to manifest this happy ending. Ten of Cups is, again, this is here we go. Ten of Cups is here twice. Something coming through for you that emotionally and materially fulfills you. Relationships, love, family. Again, rainbow, wish coming true energy. You've worked really hard. You put the time in to create peace and forgiveness, boundaries. Look at, because that rainbow reminds me of the boundaries, right? Creating this harmony in your life. Either you need to forgive, you have forgiven, or you're in the process of forgiving, but interesting. You may have been confused about how to manifest the life that you want, and how to manifest it is by going within and trusting yourself and your abilities to help you make those choices. Let's read peace out of the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, that's not it. That's not the one. This is the one. Peace is number 28, which is 10, which is another completion. You have 2 10s here. And then again with that circle energy. Something is coming to a completion in December. And it starts with your forgiveness. That's going to give you peace and allow you the foresight, the inner ability to move, to make the next forward choice. 28. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama. And do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. I choose to create and hold peace. I allow this to ripple out into the world. We are an anxious bunch as us modern folk. We are constantly stimulated or not stimulated enough. We find it hard to sleep. Insomnia is at record levels in the Western world. And for some, we self-medicate with food, devices, drama, and work. We seek peace, but we don't know how to go about it particularly well. Peace can begin with a series of decisions we make. For example, we can decide we can't control everything. Shock. The ancient Greek Stoics had a great strategy here, advising a split of your issues into I can control this, I have no control over this. Think about the most pressing and worrying issues you have right now, or the situations that are giving you the most sleepless nights. Then break them down into pieces and place them under the correct heading. Be honest and discerning. What you will find is that most of your situations or issues are under the second heading. The Stoics advise that the things listed that are there deserve no more of your attention because they are actually out of your control. Wow. However, the things under I can control this are important, and you must action these to the best of your ability. These are those things you will influence and where you will glean the most change. While this seems a simple system, I promise you it will give you far less to worry about and instantly more peace. We can be more focused and mindful about what we are doing in real time. We can place ourselves deliberately in sessions in quiet, beautiful, and peaceful environments. We can learn what for us brings our body rest and peace. We can choose to not do the head miles of worry. Worry is, after all, chewing gum for the mind. Not really nutritious in any way, but something to do. When we let go of what we no longer really need, peace floods in, taking up this old space and healing it. Companion stone or metal is amethyst. It's interesting they talked about taking control over the thing that these cards speak directly to, that taking control over the things that you can control and manifest, and letting go of the things that you cannot. But forgiveness, if you're in forgiveness, you're forgiving yourself or forgiving someone else. This is very important right now. Advice from Spirit: indifference. Some things are worth worrying over, but this isn't one of them. Let go of the situation and reclaim the happiness that has been stolen from you via these past events. Sagittarius. Sounds like what I just read in the peace card. Letting go. Forgiving and letting go. You've worked too hard, you've come too far. Creation. Creating, finding out what's creative about you. What's creative inside of you? What have you not even discovered about yourself? Ooh, the Hanged Man. Yep. Taking a moment to go to realign, check in with the universe, God, the divine, the unseen, your angels, your spirit messengers, and looking for that light, that new inspiration, that new viewpoint, that new perspective, from a completely different angle, from a completely different viewpoint. Tell me why creation is here in advice from Spirit. Yeah, there's something you need to there's something, yeah. Creation number 39, which is right before 40. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Different reading. I looked. I was like, we don't have 40 on the table because it's a different reading. You can create your own destiny by be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creator, creatrix. It is my birthright to create. And this is the beaver moon that we just had yesterday. Monday. Yeah, that was yesterday. November 30th. See? Beaver moon. Because this is when beavers get busy before the winter. Taking action. And it's interesting because it says this moon is the moon of taking action. Our northern hemisphere ancestors at this time would be preparing for winter. They would be preserving food, preparing skins, gathering medicines, strengthening their homes if they were not nomadic, and preparing to move to better hunting grounds if they were. Anyone who didn't work hard at this time would likely suffer greatly for it when winter came. The time to take action is now. So creativity, letting go and being creative, and maybe even being creative will let go. But it's interesting because we have Page of Cups, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse. Again, like making sure you're resting and meditating so you can be ready for this change. Because a new ability interesting. Let me move on. I feel like it's going to make more sense if we move forward. But getting a new perspective, letting go, will give you, and starting to create. Tell me why the Hanged Man is here. Why is the Hanged Man here? And advice from Spirit. Because there's a gift coming in for you. A cup from God the Divine. An overflowing cup from the universe, from the unseen. A relationship, emotional healing, a psychic ability. Cups represent water signs. Yeah. There's news coming. There's information, a message or news of an opportunity, something being manifested. And again, something ending. We have another ending. Something heavy and burdensome on your spirit, but you've decided to pick all that up, to go let it go, to go put it down. There's something you need to make a decision about letting go of, and forgiving parties involved, even if that's yourself, because there's interesting. Let's see what the confident is, your outcome from Spirit. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are, what you want. Most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. Confident. A new confidence. Yeah, look at outcome is patience. It's almost over. This is the green corn moon, usually in August, but it's about enjoying the ride while you're on it, enjoying the journey for what it is, not being so focused on getting to the end, not focusing on the hard parts of the journey, just having hence the red balloon, you know, and it's almost over. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, the new beginning, the new world. It's not quite over. You still got some in front of you, but it's almost over there. It's almost over. And confidence and patience. Oh, wow. Patience. Because this is the Empress energy, the goddess of earth, right? This is abundant, life-giving, divine, loving, joyful, prosperous energy. That's the gift that's coming. Abundance. Be patient. Just be patient. Maybe you can't see this gift that's coming right now. You're not resting, or you're not meditating. Maybe you're distracted. And maybe you couldn't see, or maybe there was a change or something that happened that kept you from seeing, kept you from resting, kept you from letting go. but being creative and keeping busy. Oh, I hope that resonates. But wow, we have, what do we have here? The Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a new emotional beginning, a gift, a baby, an ability, a dream, some kind of emotional material fulfillment. This is such, with the Queen of Cups, which is loving, giving, nurturing, emotionally beautiful energy, is someone who knows their abilities and powers and gifts. A Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, mental, swords represent mental energy. Air signs, sleepless nights, nightmares, worries, fears, anxiety. But this is victory, moving forward. You took those good times and bad times, and they both now power your vehicle forward. Let's just get 25. Ooh. Let's just get a couple of the Compendium of Constellation cards, just to, pardon me. But yeah, the Hang, getting a new perspective on something you want to manifest, being busy and creative. You can just let go. Get busy on whatever projects or things that you want to, and if you don't know how to move forward, you don't know how to start, just take a moment to go within whenever you need to. There's messages and gifts and there, when you just take a moment to step back, zoom in, zoom out, you know, whatever, just to get a new perspective and then move forward. Peace, silence. Oh, snap. Yeah. Evaluate came up. Interesting. And then love came up under indifference. Under the Hanged Man in creation. There's a love, a passion you have there for something. Then we have pessimism. Pessimism for current. Maybe you have been kind of pessimistic. Maybe somebody around you's been pessimistic, but you're putting an end to that. That's coming to an end. That's what that 10, that reminds me of that's what I feel like the pessimism is. Put it away, put it down. Because again, this is about what you put out into the world and what you also receive into the world. The Peace card. Might even be traveling in December. All right, Sagittarius. And we got to evaluate confident. Evaluate your ego and your confidence. Standing in your own power. All right, Sagittarius, December 2020.